Okta, Okta. Get ready for a deep dive, because this company, they're making waves, serious waves in digital identity.
Oh, yeah, they're like the gatekeepers of the internet,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Making sure the right people access the right things, keeping the wrong ones out.
Definitely.
And today we're going to unpack their latest financial results and a blog post from their public sector CTO, Christine Halverson,
All right.
to understand what this all means, especially for higher education.
Sounds good.
So what's fascinating is that Okta just announced their Q3 2025 financial results.
Yeah, on December 3rd, 2024.
Okay.
And the numbers, they're truly impressive.
Well, let's unpack them. Give us the highlights.
Well, they reported a 14% year-over-year revenue growth, with subscription revenue also climbing by 14%.
Wow.
They're showcasing strong profitability and cash flow,
Okay.
all while acknowledging the current challenging macroeconomic environment.
14% growth in this economy. That's not just good, that's stellar. Okta seems to be exceeding expectations.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is they attribute some of this success to their focus on the public sector and large customers,
Right.
which includes universities.
Oh, interesting.
This is where Christine Halverson's blog post comes in, focusing on how Okta is impacting the student experience in higher education.
That's a great segue. I was particularly struck by Halverson's point about student expectations.
Okay.
She mentions that students today anticipate their school's technology to be as smooth and user-friendly as platforms like Facebook, Amazon, or Netflix.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I mean, remember those clunky school websites we used to deal
Oh,
with?
totally. It's true. The blog even cites a study where 83% of consumers abandon online processes if the logins are too complex.
Yeah,
I mean, we live in a world of instant gratification and seamless digital experiences.
right.
It only makes sense that students who are digital natives would expect the same from their universities.
Absolutely. So how is Okta tackling this challenge and making things easier for universities?
Well, higher education institutions, they face unique identity management challenges.
I bet.
They have a huge and diverse user base: applicants, students, alumni, faculty, staff.
Wow.
All need an access to a vast array of resources,
Right.
both on campus and remotely.
I can only imagine the logistical nightmare of managing all those logins and permissions.
Yeah, traditionally, universities, they relied on a patchwork of fragmented systems,
Oh,
which created friction for users and security vulnerabilities for the institution.
yeah, I can see that.
Okta's approach is different. They offer a unified platform that streamlines and secures access for everyone.
So it's like having one master key that unlocks all the doors, but with added security measures to ensure only authorized individuals can enter.
That's a good way to put it. This unified approach not only simplifies things for users, but also gives universities better visibility and control over their digital assets.
Okay.
They can track activity and force stronger authentication to verify user identities and ensure appropriate access to resources.
Halverson highlights the University of Notre Dame as a case study in her blog post.
Oh, yeah, good example.
With over 12,600 students and 50 international study programs, Notre Dame's identity management situation is undoubtedly complex.
For sure. They needed a solution that could provide better insight into their daily activities, stronger authentication, and proper authorization.
Got it.
They were facing challenges with operational efficiencies, growing cloud infrastructure, and increasing risk of data breaches because of their legacy systems.
So how did Okta address these challenges for Notre Dame?
Well, Notre Dame implemented Okta for Education, which streamlined access for everyone from prospective applicants to alumni, while significantly enhancing security.
Okay.
With features like workflows to automate account provision in a universal directory and lifecycle management, to centralize user data and identity threat protection for real-time monitoring and security reporting, Okta provided them with a comprehensive solution.
That sounds impressive. But what does this mean for Okta's future, especially considering those impressive financial results? I have a feeling this is just the beginning.
You're right to think that Okta's success with large institutions like Notre Dame, it's likely a key driver behind their strong financial performance and future growth prospects.
Right.
Their ability to meet the complex needs of universities showcases their capabilities and positions them well for continued success in the higher education sector and beyond.
This is where it gets really interesting. This neutrality aspect that Halverson emphasizes in her blog post seems crucial. What exactly does it mean, and why is it such a selling point for universities?
Okta's neutrality means they're not about forcing universities to completely replace their existing systems, which can be costly and disruptive.
Oh, right.
Instead, they act as a central hub, connecting and securing everything, whether it's a legacy system or a brand new cloud application.
It's about integration and flexibility rather than a complete overhaul. This must be incredibly appealing to universities that have invested heavily in their current infrastructure.
Exactly. Okta's approach allows them to adapt to existing environments and evolve with the changing needs of universities.
Hmm.
They're building bridges, not walls.
This focus on flexibility and integration seems to be paying off for Okta, both in terms of their reputation in the education sector and their overall financial success.
Absolutely. And that's something we'll explore further as we continue our deep dive into Okta's world.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground already, but there's so much more to unpack.
Hmm.
So stick with us as we delve deeper into how Okta's success in higher education translates to their overall growth and what it means for the future of digital identity.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Okta.
Now, before we went on, we were discussing their remarkable financial results
Right.
and how their flexible approach to identity management is attracting large institutions like the University of Notre Dame.
Exactly.
It's fascinating how Okta's success in higher education seems to be fueling their overall growth.
Yeah.
They're not just meeting the needs of today,
Right.
but anticipating the challenges of tomorrow.
Precisely. And those strong financial results we discussed earlier, the 14% revenue growth, the strong profitability, they suggest Okta has tapped into something crucial, the growing demand for a better digital experience.
Okay,
Not just in education,
right.
but across all sectors.
Makes you wonder, what are the long-term implications of this trend? Where do you see this going?
That's a great question. As technology becomes even more intertwined with every aspect of our lives,
Yeah.
the importance of secure and seamless identity management will only continue to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Okta is at the forefront of this movement,
Yeah.
and their experience in higher education has given them a competitive edge.
So it's not just a nice to have, it's becoming a necessity.
Exactly. Universities that fail to invest in modern identity management solutions,
Yeah,
they'll be at a significant disadvantage.
I see.
They'll struggle to attract students, retain faculty, and protect their sensitive data.
Right.
On the other hand, institutions that prioritize this area will be better positioned to thrive in the digital age.
It's like they're laying the foundation for a future where technology empowers and enhances the educational experience
Right.
rather than hindering it.
Precisely. Okta is at the forefront of this movement, and their success is a testament to the growing importance of identity in the digital world.
And I think this is a really important takeaway for our listeners as digital services become even more central to education.
Yeah.
The institutions that invest in seamless and secure identity management will have a huge advantage in attracting students and faculty.
It raises an important question. Is your institution keeping up? That's something to ponder as we move forward in this increasingly digital world.
We've talked about how Okta is making things easier for universities and students.
Right.
But let's get specific, man. Christine Helverson's blog post highlights 3 key requirements
Okay.
that Okta helps universities address.
All right.
Can you break those down for us?
Absolutely. The first is a frictionless user experience.
Okay.
Remember that study we mentioned earlier where 83% of consumers abandon online processes because of complex logins?
Yeah.
Okta tackles this head-on with features like single sign-on, so users only need to remember one set of credentials.
Ooh, single sign-on. The holy grail of a less frustrating digital life.
Indeed. And it goes beyond that. Okta also offers adaptive multi-factor authentication, a more dynamic approach to security that adjusts based on the user's context and risk level.
Okay.
They even have social login options so students can use their existing Google or Facebook accounts to access university resources.
So instead of remembering a million different passwords, students can use the accounts they already have. That's brilliant.
Right.
It's all about making things as easy and intuitive as possible, not just for students,
Yeah.
but for faculty and staff as well.
You hit the nail on the head. The second requirement Okta addresses is the ability to connect to any resource. Universities have a vast array of systems and applications, both old and new on-premises and in the cloud.
Right.
Okta acts as a central hub that connects all these disparate systems,
Okay.
providing a unified view of identity and access.
Okta is like the glue that holds a university's entire digital ecosystem together.
Precisely. And because Okta supports open standards and protocols, it can integrate with virtually any system, regardless of the vendor or technology.
That's crucial. Universities can't afford to be locked into a single vendor or platform. They need the flexibility to choose the best solutions for their specific needs.
And Okta gives them that flexibility. Now, on to the third requirement, resilience and security. These are definitely top of mind for universities.
For sure. A single security breach could have devastating consequences, both financially and reputationally.
Absolutely. Okta's impressive financial performance wouldn't mean much if they couldn't ensure the security of their clients' data.
Right.
That's right. Okta understands this and has built its platform with security as a top priority. They offer a range of features to protect against cyber threats,
Okay.
including multi-factor authentication, adaptive security policies, and continuous monitoring and threat detection.
So it's like having a digital security guard that's always on the lookout for suspicious activity.
Exactly. And because Okta's platform is cloud-based, it's incredibly resilient. It can scale automatically to handle peak loads like the start of a new semester,
Wow.
and it's designed to withstand even the most sophisticated cyber attacks.
Okta's commitment to security is likely a big reason why they're seeing such strong growth, particularly among large institutions like universities.
Yeah.
This begs the question, what are some of the other benefits universities are seeing from implementing Okta?
That's a great question. We've touched on some already, but let's dig a little deeper. First and foremost, Okta helps universities reduce IT complexity and costs.
Okay.
By consolidating identity management onto a single platform, universities can streamline their operations, reduce their reliance on manual processes, and free up their IT staff to focus on more strategic initiatives.
That's a huge win for universities that are constantly being asked to do more with less, especially in today's economic climate. Any opportunity to reduce costs without sacrificing quality is invaluable.
Absolutely. Another key benefit is improved user satisfaction.
Yeah.
We've talked about how Okta simplifies and streamlines the user experience. Right.
Which leads to happier students, faculty, and staff.
Of course.
This can have a ripple effect across the entire institution.
Happy users, happy campus. I like it. And happier students are more likely to succeed and contribute to the university's overall success.
Exactly. And let's not forget about the security benefits. Okta's platform helps universities enhance their security posture and protect their sensitive data from cyber attacks. This provides peace of mind for everyone involved and strengthens the university's reputation as a trustworthy institution.
It's a win-win situation. Universities get a more secure and efficient IT environment,
Right.
and users get a seamless and user-friendly digital experience. It's no wonder Okta is experiencing such positive financial results. Their solutions address real needs and deliver tangible value.
You're right. Okta isn't just selling a product. They're providing a solution that helps institutions thrive in the digital age.
Right.
And that's a recipe for long-term success.
This brings us back to Okta's stellar Q3 2025, earns 14% revenue growth year over year, strong profitability, and excellent cash flow.
It's clear they are on an upward trajectory.
Indeed. And I think their work in higher education is playing a significant role in this success story. Their ability to cater to the unique and complex needs of universities is attracting attention from other sectors as well.
It's like a seal of approval. If they can handle the complexities of a university, they can handle anything.
Exactly. And that's why Okta is seeing such strong financial performance. They're delivering real value to their customers, and their success in higher education is playing a significant role in driving that value.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been exploring Okta's world, their impressive financial performance, and how their innovative approach to identity management is transforming higher education.
And we've seen how their focus on security flexibility and user experience is resonating with universities facing the increasingly complex challenges of managing digital identities in today's world.
You know, something that's been on my mind throughout this deep dive is how Okta's success in higher education translates into their overall growth. We've seen those stellar financial results, but what's the connection?
That's a key insight, and I think there are several factors at play here. First, their strong growth in the education sector is directly contributing to their overall revenue. As more universities adopt Okta's solutions, their subscription revenue streams are growing steadily.
It's simple math. More customers mean more revenue, but it's more than just acquiring new clients, right?
Right. It's also about retention. Okta is seeing strong customer retention rates in higher education. Once universities implement Okta, they tend to stick with it. This speaks to the effectiveness and stickiness of their platform, the trust they've built, and the long-term value they provide.
So it's not just a one-time sale, it's an ongoing relationship. This recurring revenue is undoubtedly attractive to investors and contributes to Okta's overall financial health.
Precisely. And there's another critical factor at play. Okta's focus on large customers. Universities by nature are large, complex organizations with sophisticated IT needs. Okta's ability to serve these demanding clients successfully gives them credibility and attracts other large enterprises from various sectors.
It's like a seal of approval. If they can handle the complexities of a university, they can handle anything.
Exactly. Their experience in higher education serves as a testament to their capabilities, positioning them as a trusted partner for organizations of all sizes across different industries. This translates to broader market appeal and contributes to their impressive financial performance.
It seems like Okta is hitting all the right notes: innovation, security, customer satisfaction, and strategic focus. It's no surprise they're seeing such strong financial results.
They've found a sweet spot by addressing a critical need in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Their success story is a testament to their vision and execution. As digital services become even more central to our lives, from education and healthcare to finance and beyond, institutions that prioritize secure and user-friendly identity management will have a significant advantage.
It's clear that Okta is not just riding the wave of digital transformation, they're actively shaping it, setting the stage for a future where digital interactions are both secure and seamless. Their journey is a fascinating example of how a company can do well by doing good, solving real problems while achieving remarkable financial success.
Well said, and I think that's a perfect note to end on. Okta's story is one of innovation, customer centricity, and a keen understanding of the evolving digital landscape. Their future looks bright, and their impact on the world of digital identity is only just beginning.
This has been an insightful deep dive into Okta's world. We've explored their remarkable financial performance, their impact on higher education, and their role in shaping the future of digital identity. We hope you've enjoyed this journey as much as we have. Until next time, stay curious.